I know, but yeah, the lens will be great. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Oh my goodness, beloved ones. So cool. So good to see you guys. From the old Jaguar path, oh, there is no old Jaguar path. From the Jaguar path of the past to just this summer. I hope everyone's okay. Welcome. Thank you all for being here for our Aini Despachio. We're gonna have Nina do a little bit of cleaning of the lens, and then I'll tell you a little story about the shamans. Do we have something like llama fat?
We have the egg. I'll see what I can.
No, we're good. We're good. Come sit beside me.
Oh.
So I'll just start with that since I mentioned it. We had an Aini Despacho where the shamans were leading in Peru, and we were connected with them. And in the first 15 minutes, there was this blur. We couldn't see anything. We could hardly hear them until as he was offering all these things that we will be offering, he also pulled out some llama fat and said, we'll offer some llama fat. And it dawned on me that they had put llama fat on the lens of the of the laptop. And they wiped it off, and then all of a sudden we could see everyone. So with that, welcome.
Welcome.
For those of you who are absolutely new, I am raycrist.
And I'm ninacrist.
And we are the JaguarPath. We're the JaguarPath School of Shamanism, sprinkled with a little yoga and a little taichi.
Yes, shamanic movement.
Shamanic movement. A lot of times Nina tells me we should call it the school of life. We teach a shamanic work, including this, as a way of living in the modern world. So we will open sacred space, which again has become an absolute part of our everyday life, or of our every Sunday life. We'll open sacred space, and then we'll dive into the ceremony. We'll talk about what the ceremony is and how you can bring it also into your life. So let's begin. Take a moment, bring your hand to your heart. You can close your eyes. If you wish to, you can raise a hand. If you know where the south direction is from where you're at, look at the south. We always begin from the south. We're going to start from the other one.
Great serpent, humpwe, amaru, wrap your coils of light around us. As we face the south, inspire us with your spirit. Teach us the ways of connecting with Mother Earth as you do belly to belly. Teach us how to shed our skin and let go of the past. Horpichai.
Horpichai. Turn to your right, facing the west. To the winds of the west. Hampwe otorongo, come great Jaguar, be here with us. Pace between us, pace amongst us. Allow your heartbeat to echo in the heartbeat of our ribcage, allowing us to feel your courage, allowing us to feel that you feel always, how you walk with no fear in this world or the next. Allow us and teach us the way of sensitivity, that you hold in your paws. Allow us to learn from your strength, that you have in your claws. Be here with us. Allow us to purr, teach us how to purr and how to growl. Allow us to express the full spectrum of who we truly are. Be here with us, Otorongo. Horpichai.
Horpichai. Turning to your right again, facing the north. Humpwe, come. Beautiful Kalimbri. The phosphorescent light of your beautiful wings, the way you shimmer, the way you shine. Hummingbird, teach us the way of sacred boundaries. Show us how to find nectar around every corner, allowing us to bring in sweetness where there's bitterness, feeling the balance as we move through life with this infinite connection to source, as you fly with infinite connection to that vital life energy of the flower's sweet nectar. Ancestors, beloveds, ancient ones, allies, our beloved lineage to the earth keepers. Show us how we can walk this beautiful earth sweetly, with each step offering peace, love, and joy. Awaken within us the playfulness to dance, to sing, to enjoy sweetness with friends and family. Remind us of the ways of the past where we were in harmony with the sun and the moon and the rivers, the lakes, the mountains and the sea. Horpichai Sankoi.
Horpichai. Turning once again to your right, all the way to face the east. Hampu Kondora. Welcome, Condor. Come and teach us how to spiral upward and how to rise above everyday life, how to rise above and see the greater picture of our life. Allow us to rise above our old habits, rise above our old patterns. Allow us and teach us how to rise above the collective and to rise above our everyday life and to see clearly who's beside us, to either side of us, in front of us, and behind us. Who are the people that we are with? Which ones are the ones that propel us to be our better self? Which ones are the ones that might be holding us back? Allow us to see with clarity and with kindness and discernment, make decisions of who we come closer to, who we step a little further away back from. Thank you, Condor, for teaching us the way of rising above, the way of discernment and clarity. And thank you for reminding us that we're connected with the divine, as you are always flying wing to wing with a great spirit. Horpichai.
And bowing your head below your heart, coming towards the earth in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Connecting with Mother Earth, our beloved Mother, the source of all life, of all manifestation of all existence. Thank you for offering us part of you as we're animated Earth, connected completely with all the elements, all of what we see outside of ourselves in this beautiful planet we possess within our physical body. May you awaken our connection, may you enliven our spirit so that we can move through this earth with peace, with love, with joy, honoring you, our Mother, offering you our full respect in every action, in every word, with an awareness that becomes keen and sensitive with each day that passes, heightening our awareness of our energy and how we contribute to this beautiful planet. May we feel our connectedness between one another as sisters and brothers, stewards of our beloved Mother. Horpichai Samjoy.
Horpichai. Lastly, look up. Your Father, Son, and Grandmother Moon. Inti Taita, Mama Quilla, thank you. Gracias por todos. Thank you, Father, Son, for sending your light, so your life force, your chi, your prana. It gives life to everything on the planet. It gives life to us. Thank you for your divine light that allows our bodies to become animate, to move and to live, to breathe and to exist, to honor the planet and to honor the stars. Thank you, Father, Son, for sending your flame so we can burn old contracts. Thank you for sending your flame so we can burn this Despachio when we're done tomorrow. Allowing us to burn old patterns and old things we're letting go of, and allowing us to honor and to be grateful for things to come. Thank you, Inti Taita, Mama Kila, Grandmother Moon. Thank you for your beloved, sweet, feminine energy. Thank you for your acceptance, for your admiration, and for your affection. Thank you for reflecting your silver light, as always, with such kindness and softness, so we can reflect upon our life and make the changes we want, still feeling admired, still feeling your affection. Horpichai.
Horpichai.
And taking a moment with your hands to your heart, bow to your heart. And first of all, thank yourself. Thank yourself for everything that you do for your healing and your evolution. Taking a moment to feel that honor, to feel gratitude for yourself, to feel love for yourself. This is the source of all of life, where you perceive life from. And to have gratitude for your heart and yourself only allows you for a better predisposition and a better outlook to begin your everyday. And if you wish to here, only if you wish to, you can bow deeper to any god or goddess, saint, avatar, archetype, anyone that you feel guides you in your life. Now bow to Christ and Saint Francis. Would you like to bow to some?
Mother Mary and Kuan Yin and Goddess Nike.
Beautiful, and Goddess Nike. I'll bring Hermes in for the news to spread across the world, and I also bow to Hanuman, the monkey god. and about to all of you.
Yes.
Welcome to the Aini Despachio. There's a couple things I'm realizing we don't have leaves and flowers. These are good enough. Yes. All right. So let me just begin by saying we have enough of everything. An abundance and the sensation of gratitude to abundance. Abundance meaning having garbanzo beans and rice and lentils and beans and sugar and some colorful sprinkles. The whole idea of the Despachio is that we're celebrating abundance in this level, in the level of nourishment and understanding that we have more than enough. Aini Despachio, Despachio is the offering. Aini is the great gratitude and reciprocity. Aini is one of the most important, the rudder of all the work that the shamans of Peru, the Qero nation people do. It's the idea of reciprocity, it's the idea of offering and becoming an offering. And the idea of Aini is paramount to all the countries and all the people that spoke Quechua, which was perhaps one of the biggest populations of the planet before the 1500s, starting from South Mexico all the way to Argentina, going across the islands, the Virgin Islands, and all the South, and Brazil. So as the conquistadors moved towards Peru, more than 120 million people that spoke this language vanished. Along with that, now the language is starting to come back. The Qero people that we work with went up, when they saw the conquistadors, went up to 16 to 18,000 feet, and not only maintained their life, they saved their life, but also they saved and maintained the language and the ways. So Aini, again, is a word that means reciprocity and being giving, moving around in life, not in the space of I want and I'm here to take, but rather walking around in life in an attitude of how can I help? What can I offer? Walking in a room, how can I help? And when you come into this place, we've come to know, it just puts you in such a place of abundance. Because it might be here you have $1 in your pocket and you say, hey, can I offer 50 cents? Still putting you in a place of abundance. And bigger than that, the idea of Aini says, the heart says that when you water a tree, the tree is going to give you gratitude forever. It's going to give you wood to build a house. It's going to give you fruit to eat. It's going to give you wood to light a fire and cook your food. It's going to bring you shade. It's going to bring you oxygen. It's going to bring you all of life. All you have to do is have the attitude of, here, I'll give you a little water. And we find this to be the best attitude to be in life. So in this also idea, Aini Despachio is a thank you offering for things that will come. So we're not saying thank you for something that we received, but we're saying thank you to Mother Earth for the things that will come. And think of something that you're in gratitude for. Think of something that has just come in your life or is coming into your life. And allow this Aini Despachio to mirror this gratitude that you have in your life. And so it can multiply it, flourish it, so it can connect you with the universe and the divine. It can connect you with the lineage, with us, or the JaguarPath tribe around the world, and allow for you to really enjoy that gift that is coming tenfold, 100-fold.
I wanted to just add, I really love the way it's translated directly from the shamans to English. It's like, I have, I give. If you have, you give. And the give is like an opportunity. So like if you have something, you have the opportunity to share it. And it's an attitude, and it's a shift in a way of showing up in life that's different from the West. And also in this Aini, as we have the opportunity to share, it could be our presence, it could be our energy. Today we'll go into talking about what we'll be offering each one of us as we represent the offering here with the different ingredients. But one of the things that's powerful about connecting with the lineage of earth keepers is we connect with the mother tongue language. And so just feel how the sensation is as you hear the word Aini, and as we bring in some of the other words, just start to kind of feel, and if it feels comfortable for you to even just repeat it out loud and kind of notice how it feels. It's a different tone, it's a different rhythm, it's a different frequency, vibration in the body. And so it's pretty exciting because our lineage from Ray's spiritual healing journey is kind of coming right into our living rooms, right? So notice how you start to feel as we move through the ceremony, because this is as we offer each one of us our presence, and as we show up to give, notice what you receive, because it's an instantaneous exchange. So I wanted to add that before we dive in.
It is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Potpichai.
Potpichai.
Potpichai. So I know with these things, on one hand it seems simple and clear, and in many ways this is, but I also know that time flies, so yes. I'm going to jump right into it. So as I sat in circles, and as we sit in circles with Nina and many gratitude ceremonies with our elders, at some point it dawned on me that they're not only offering in a white piece of paper the gift, which is actually what they use now, is gift wrapping paper.
It's really cute.
We found one with little ponies here, and very similar. I think Don Francisco brought this.
Yeah.
They get really excited with sweet stuff like that. But when I realized it's not only a gift that we're giving Mother Earth, but also as they begin with this white blank piece of paper, they're actually teaching from generation to generation the history of our planet, the history of evolution, of life on the planet. And it actually dawned on me between ceremonies and watching documentaries of how the planet evolved, and then noticing that this is what the shamans, our elders, were describing to us. So in the beginning, there is a void, there is a nothing. And as the nothing is happening, big storms start. And the planet is bombed with comets, is bombed with fire, and there's constant volcanoes that are constantly creating ashes in an acidic, peppery environment. So I'm going to describe this life before life on the planet. It was impossible to live because of the blackness, because of the scorching heat, and of the ashes everywhere. There was a time that Pachamama had, as the shamans say, had fever, and was trying to find her own self. And then, as she began to move inward and find her own self, Inti Taita, Father Sun, begins to see her and sends through the sky big clouds and rain. And this is a part of the history of our planet, where the rains now begin to create a solid top of the soil, and allows for life to begin. I think I'm good with it. And allows for life. There's a couple of storms that happen extra right there. Allows for life to begin. And what we know is that the first form of life, perfect, that Nina knows very well, started from the bottom of the sea. This still here today, you can still see them. This is the most ancient living creature of the planet. If not, I would say the first living creature from which all things descended. All fish, then all mammals, and all birds, and all reptiles. And as we do that, I like those two. As it gave birth to that, it was essentially a new cushion. And I'll put a little cushion over here inside it. A new way to allow for all the life to flourish, and for all the mammals to evolve. So usually they have in Peru a man and a woman, these little dolls that we can find in the market. We found from a game, we found this like Bob the Builder, and who's this? This is
she's a baker.
Mary the Baker. So
Bob and Mary.
Bob and Mary meet together, and as humanity evolves, they get together and they create life. And it is here we, again, from the basis of this life that we all have, we begin to offer our gratitude. We begin to offer our gratitude for our mind, our body, and our spirit. Again, here, when we're in Peru, they use coca leaves. Coca leaves, for some strange reason, are not legal here in Europe and the States. And I say for some strange reason because coca leaves have nothing to do with cocaine. I mean, somewhere in there, but after a lot of chemistry and a lot of... So the leaf itself is used very much from the shamans. They will create a bunch and put it in their inside their lip and use it. It dilates the capillaries of the brain, and it's what allows them to be super oxygenized at 16, 18,000 feet when they walk for days on end. I've reached up to 14,000 feet, and I can tell you it's really, really hard to breathe and really, really hard to have enough oxygen to feel that you can be alive and okay. So I'm going to create 4 of these. These are called quintus. The quintu, you could say, quintu, you could say it out loud, quintu. Quintu, it means offering. And it's an offering that I give fully present with my mind, my body, and my soul. And on the quintu, I'll also bring a flower. Sometimes they will separate white and red flowers. For us today, we're going to have a flower that is both white and red.
So cool.
One of our beautiful, we have a rose garden outside here at our house, and this is a beautiful zebra, I want to call it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing. So one quintu, you can begin, and we could do the 4 directions. And I also want to mention that for us at Despachio is giving thanks for the JaguarPath training that is beginning next in just over a week. As the JaguarPath has been our path and our mission, as we have been appointed by the elders to be the bridge for this tradition to the rest of the world. So the first we give to the serpent that teaches us how to shed our skin and let go of the past, that let us know that there are ways to heal, that whatever it is that we're working with, may it be physical, may it be emotional, may it be spiritual, there is ways to heal it. We can shed that skin, we can let go of that reality and become anew. Moving into the West, the Jaguar, we have the Jaguar who teaches us how to tap into our courage, how to find that space where we are not afraid. Because as mammals that we are, although we forget that, we're not taught that too much, it's not mentioned a lot. As mammals that we are informed by fear. And when you look at the jaguar being at the top of the food chain in the jungle and in the high mountains and the jungles of Peru and around the world, it is a top predator. So there's never any animal behind the jaguar that is hunting. You never see the jaguar looking behind it to see if there's something there. It's off this one. So the jaguar never looks behind. There is nothing that is afraid. And it teaches us this, because if you again think of how we are in the world, and maybe ask yourself now, do you make any decisions based on fear? And I think that the true question is because we're very low in the food chain. As mammals, we make most of our decisions based on fear before anything. So awaken your courage through this Despachio as you receive Jaguar energy to move, to commit to things, and to bring it all the way forward to your commitment. Would you like to share about Colimbri?
Oh, of course. And we have the north direction. We connect with the spirit of the hummingbird, or Colimbri. And the hummingbird is so beautiful. It has such beautiful colors and iridescence, and just feeling that shimmery light and that expression of the divine helps remind us that we are also connected to that divine energy. And as the hummingbird looks so beautiful and is in the gardens connecting with the flowers, we also learn these sacred boundaries, because the hummingbird is very territorial of its garden and is very protective of its garden. And we can think of that as our life and see how our life is a garden that we're constantly mending within our minds, within our heart. And as we feel our garden start to flourish, it's something that needs to be protected, right? We want to make sure that our source of vital life energy is shared deliberately, intentionally. And from a place of Aini, we give what we have, but we also know when maybe our reserve is low and we don't have anything to give. That's also important, so that we don't overextend ourselves and find ourselves in a place of depletion. So,
And how we can sweetly define our boundaries. Sweetly define our boundaries. It doesn't have to be something that's harsh, but it's something that needs to be there. That way, I love what you say, then we won't give excess.
Right.
We won't find ourselves depleted and in a weaker place. And I also offer this to the east. To the condor. And the condor is what teaches us how to rise above. And how to rise above means, it doesn't mean that I become superior to anyone, but rather I evolve. I'm rising as a natural way of being and a natural way of evolution. And what do I rise above? I rise above my previous self, and then you say, well, what does that mean? Was my previous self not good enough? No, but the child that I was in elementary school, at some point I came up and I'm like that other young person, I'm like 16 and 17, I'm in the high school Ray, and then my 20s, the young man. And there's all these phases that each one of these phases we honor. And in Aini, in correct relationship to everything around us, we represent. I represented childhood when I was 7. I represented the teen, the young teen, hopeful teen when we were 16 and 17. And at this moment, we represent in more later years of life, well, because we've been both initiated as elders. We like to call ourselves young elders. But we represent it fully. And that's why we're rising above, not looking down at something, but having that greater picture. So as the condor rises above, it is that ability and quality of detachment. Detachment meaning not being entangled emotionally or personally and held down in some specific contracts that we may have had in the past or traumas that we may have, but rather keep on letting those layers go, rising. And all of that also to rise above the collective, which is informed by fear, which is informed by trauma, the collective, which is informed by gathering together in a sense of groups of people and groups of ideas. We rise above all of that, and we see humanity as a one, without, as our beloved teacher shares, without boundaries, without borders. Not saying I'm American, I'm Greek, I'm Peruvian, I am Costa Rican, I am all that personally.
And we're human.
And we're human. And we're human above all. And we're mammals. So now the man and the woman and all mammals and all life form is informed by the 4 directions and is blessed by the guidance of the 4 directions of the 4 power animals. May their life begin to flourish. What shall we have first? What shall we offer great thanks to? I would like to say sustenance first. How about we start with garbanzo beans? Garbanzo beans for sustenance and food. May we all always have food in our home. May we have sustenance. May that be food. May it be love. May it be anything that we need to sustain our health. May we have plenty of it. And here for Mr. Bob and Mary and Nina and Ray and who do I see out there? I see
Tammy and Bridget.
and Bruce and Natalie and Santa and Tammy. I can't see anyone else. Sorry guys. all of you beloved ones. So may you have sustenance. We go into rice. Rice is offered, and you can go for it. Is offered for anything that you do to find root, because rice roots really easily. Puts roots down really easily, even in places which are muddy or wet. It will still put the roots down. May everything you begin, or may everything you've done, may for us the Jaguar Path training of 2023-24 bring root and strength to many people.
And it connects us with our roots, our lineage.
Nice. I would even give a little bit more. I don't know.
More.
I'm feeling
Abundance.
abundance.
I have it, I
We
will
have
give
a
it.
lot of rice in our life.
Oh, yeah.
And I think at this point it would be nice if we could have a second camera or somehow to see this also as it's happening. I'll send you guys pictures of the phases of it. Then
one thing as you keep moving.
Yeah, okay, I'll keep on moving.
Yes.
Then we bring in lentils. Lentils is where the word lens comes from. If you look at it, it looks like a little lens. May we all have lentils in life as iron to help us be strong and have good blood, and also to have good eyesight. Eyesight, not only to be able to see through our eyes and our ability to see our everyday life, which is hugely important, but also to see with the eyes of our heart, have the ability to have insight, to have the ability to see with clarity and discernment. May there be enough lentils for all of life. That means clean out Bob and Mary. Here we go. We'll also offer beans, frijoles. Beans are strongly, of course, hugely revered in North, Central, and South America. Having lived for 3 years in Costa Rica, I can attest to that. Rice and beans, breakfast, lunch, and dinner everywhere. So beans are, again, to sustain your life, but also beans, kidney beans, if you look at them, they have the shape of a kidney, is to have no fear, to have a strong kidney energy. And the kidney meridian is what is responsible for us standing on our hind legs. So in other words, the stronger the kidney meridian, the more in integrity you stand in life. You see people how they physically stand, the more you see that erect spine and solid foot on the ground. That shows for strong kidney meridian and for strong integrity and kindness. And also, when you're strong, you have a strong kidney meridian, you don't have fear. If the meridian and if the kidney meridian is off balance, you experience fear in everything that you do and everything that surrounds you. So plenty of kidney frijoles, beans. What do we have here? You brought some beautiful things. You brought friends. Okay, now I'm going to put sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are also revered in Peru as the seeds that reflect back to the sun. They show the sun his face, and it's looking up at him, and you know, all the fields turn to look directly. The heads of it, the flower, look directly into the sun. And it shows that consciousness and connection with the sun. It shows the understanding, and what we're celebrating here is that we are aware and we're grateful that the sun gives us all of the life force. Without the sun, there will be no life. So for those older religions that came after shamanism, parenthesis, shamanism is not a religion, remember that. It's naturalism. And it is an acknowledgement to this greater force outside us that gives us life and consciousness. And the actual acknowledgement is consciousness itself. It's like, I know you, sun, I recognize you, thank you. So sunflower seeds can be said as the heart of gratitude, because it's the gratitude of the plant kingdom given directly to the sun with no words, but actually symbolizing the sun. looking like the sun, as sunflowers do, and turning to look to the sun in gratitude. And now I think I got all these 4 guys over here.
Okay.
You want to bring in some sweetness? Oh. Anything you want.
Okay.
You can bring it in. Sweetness, so azúcar, sugar. There are other forms of sugar that we usually will find in Peru, sugar cane directly. What we have here is white sugar. May you have sweetness in your life. May sweetness be abundant in your life. May we have gratitude for all the sweet moments, for the sweetness that comes from our interactions with our beloveds in our family, with our beloved students in the trainings. May sweetness, a lot, double it up, quadruple it up.
We want a lot of sweetness, right?
A lot of sweetness for everyone. And then we're going to clean Bob and come on, Bob and Mary, get up under that sugar. It'll be sugarless sugar. Sweetness, a lot of sweetness.
And the shamans teach us the sweetness also. Even in ceremony, there's a lot of humor and sweetness and lightheartedness.
Colimbri, right? Hummingbird energy. You have to have that sweetness.
And balancing seriousness with sweetness.
Balancing seriousness. Why and what is it? Why do we need to balance seriousness? Because seriousness, the shamans tell us, can sneak up on us and mask itself as seriousness, but actually become rigidity. And rigidity is not the way of nature. You look at the trees, all the trees will sway. You look at the grass, it will go back, and then when the wind stops, it comes right up. Anything that is rigid will break. And anything that is rigid is not nature made. And nature made, as our beloved elders tell us, means that everything that has the balance of Aini, the recognition that every one element contains all other elements. Every one human being is all other human beings.
And bringing in corn was the currency for the Incas, and so we'll bring in abundance.
Corn, huge, maize, right, is exactly that. They use corn as money, right? You said it. Currency, you said it. Now we have some corn puffs today. We didn't find corn. So we're trying to find the yellow. It's in there, it's been puffed. It's super abundant.
Yes.
And then let's bring in Dimitra. Dimitra, in ancient Greek language, you could do it. Bring in all the cereals. What do we have here? Corn and raisins and oats are essentially giving thanks to Mother Earth for all the things that she offers us for nourishment, for food, for sustenance, and acknowledging Mother Earth as the provider of all things. The shamans again tell us over and over again, remember that you are made of all the elements of Mother Earth. Your veins are all the rivers of life. Your lungs are these big, huge eucalyptus trees. Your bones are all the forests, the woods. Your belly, your stomach is all the lakes and seas and emotions. All things are connected. And I want to keep here the man and woman. And then with that, Nina's going to bring us more elements. What are you bringing, Nina?
I'm going to bring us some silver.
Okay, while you do that, I'm going to bring in this colorful. I don't know what they used to do, but this is, what do you call this colorful stuff, Nina?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. We don't eat this. But shamans love it. Although when we prepare our Despachio when we're in Peru or here in the States when shamans are with us, we go to the supermarket and they just love the sprinkles because they represent the rainbow. And what is the rainbow for the shamans? For the qero shamans, it's one of the most important things, that the rainbow connects this world with the spirit world. And it is that they say that it's the rainbow is the bridge from one world to the next. And it is this bridge the rainbow bridge that the Jaguar moves on. The Jaguar goes and travels back and forth and has a double vision or understanding, both of the spiritual side, the unseen world, the spirit world, and also the material world, this world, the seeing and being world that we live in. So may we have plenty of sprinkles around us, underneath us. May we be connected with the beautiful rainbow. May the rainbow be awakened within us. We also, one of the tools that we teach in the JaguarPath training is called the rainbow body, because we open all 7 chakras to 7 colors. We clear all the chakras. We clear, let me just say this, so I'm clear. When we talk about the chakras in our training, we're talking about the glands in the body. We're talking about the endocrine system. The 7 main glands in the body, may they all be open and function in a balanced way, so our health is balanced and our perception of the world around us is balanced. Because if one of our glands is off, then our perception begins to be skewed, or we begin to have a predisposition of one sort or another that is not balanced. You're amazing. I don't know how you did that.
I think this would represent gold like this with 2 diamonds.
I think we can keep these to honor them, but that's silver.
Yes.
So beautiful. When you talk about the
Yes.
blood.
So we have silver, which was revered because it was seen as the blood of the moon, the silver light of the moon. And so that offered this reflective, pure energy and clarity. So we'll bring in the clarity and the support of grandmother moon, Mama Kia. And so feeling that reflective, pure love and nourishment of grandmother energy, connecting us to source, connecting us to the purity of our heart, letting go of any tightness, any restriction that would kind of obscure that reflective quality of grandmother moon.
Beautiful.
You want to use this as gold?
I'll use this as gold. Today we're using curry powder, or else known in Greek as kari. Whoa, it's really strong. Of all the things, well. So golden light, the golden light is the blood of the sun. The golden light that gives us the pure gold of life. Gold representing abundance, of course, as a material in the world, but also representing how life itself is golden. So plenty of golden light. And then I want to also bring in a couple more elements. Okay, I'm going to bring this in and then you can bring in the animals. How's that? I am going to bring in an egg. When we are working in Peru, in place of the egg, what they use, or I'm using the egg in place of, they use a llama fetus or a condor fetus, a unborn life. And this is also what the egg is. It's life that has not been born. And it refers to, I'm giving up today, and I invite you to blow into this egg, giving up. Maybe you had some dreams when I was 18 years old. I wanted to be something. I wanted to be a pilot, or what it is. I had some dreams 4 years ago. I wanted to build a big house. Any dreams that you had inside you and lived with and hoped for and planned for and all that, that finally now life has taken you to another place and you're not going to give birth to that, let it go. We're going to leave it because we don't need that dream that I had that was unmanifested, that is not of my present moment anymore. I don't need that dream to take up space within my psyche, without my nervous system, within my brain, or anything in my energy field. Because I want to have access to all my energy, to be present at everything I do. So I give up, I surrender an unborn dream that I do not any longer need to dream of or plan. I will also bring in some garlic for mind, body, and spirit. Garlic is an amazing antiseptic, antibiotic, and some people say it keeps away Draculas and what are they called?
Vampires.
So just in case, keep those vampires away. And what else do you have? You have some beautiful animals here.
I do. We want to honor our beautiful animal kingdom. So I found some cutouts of our hoofed friends. So we'll put them in.
The animals come into our life. We're looking forward to have a dog and a cat.
Of our finned friends. So I have a little fish.
Oh, for all the beautiful dolphins we've seen through the summer sailing the Mediterranean.
And I brought in some butterflies to represent all of our winged friends.
All the birds, and all the butterflies, and all the bees.
And all the bees.
And everyone that's
offering us so much.
life.
Offering so much, yes. A little wine.
And would you like to open all these petals and,
Yes.
and put them all
I don't know
around?
if you guys can see this. It is so
I think you
beautiful.
should definitely go close to show that closer.
It is just such a beautiful bud. I love it. The roses here.
That was from another Despachio, Aini Despachio, that Nina said, I wish that the next house we have has a rose garden, and it so happened.
They're the most beautiful.
How many rose bushes do we have here?
1, 2, 3, about 10.
10
Big ones, and they're all
rose gardens.
different, and they're really unique. One is like glowing orange, this like very, very vibrant orange color, and like yellowish orange. I don't know what they've done, but they're exceptional. They like the Mediterranean sun.
Also, well, the rose petals for beauty, for love, amor, as our teachers say, mucho amor, mucho amor, a lot of love, a lot. Abundancia, abundance of love. And as we spread the petals of beauty and love, I'm also going to bring from our garden lavender, and put in lavender around. May all the mosquitoes find another place to live. Oh, look at this. I'm loving this. I'm going to take pictures. We're going to send that, okay?
It's beautiful.
It's an abundance of and celebration of life. And then lavender, and then some rosemary. We love the rosemary bushes that we have. We cook daily with them. We have an abundance of them. So here we go, all that. I think I'm going to do this for this. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit. The whole house
It
smells
smells so good.
In the future, you'll be able, what technology allows, you'll be able to smell in your living room. And then also, I think I put everything in. You know, a little bit of wine. I feel good if we could put it at the top. We have a little bit of wine, and I like to spill very little to give thanks. I think this has come later on as the shamans have also picked up Christianity and Catholicism. They're inspired by the different things that the church does and invite them in. Now here, as we have everything together, and again, we'll send you the recording, and I'll send you these photos so you can really clearly see it. Actually, should you bring the camera?
I'll try not to let
moment.
you guys get dizzy.
It's definitely worth seeing, and again, you'll get the pictures. But it's just really sweet. Come above. Come rise. Here you go. Give it to me.
Here.
Give it to the cameraman. In abundance, we have here Bob and Mary, Ray and Nina, the flowers, rosemary, everything. And as we do so now, I invite you, maybe we'll go into gallery mode.
Yes.
We'll all
Sorry, guys.
reach our hands out.
Hold that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are.
Perfect.
It's so good to see everyone. Here we go.
I invite you to reach your hands out to the camera, reach your hands out into our Aini Despachio. Okay.
I feel okay.
You did good, 2 dogs. Opening your heart, allowing from the palm to the lagoon point, the point of pericardium, all your hopes and love, your wishes for an Aini Despachio, your gratitude to Mother Earth, to Father Sun, and allow and say thank you. Thank you for this gift that is coming. I want to say, Tato Mama, Inti Taita, Mama Kia, thank you for the beautiful gift of this new year of the JaguarPath training beginning for 2023-24. Thank you for bringing together people from around the world to evolve, to empower, to heal. And as we come to this place, we begin to close our Despachio by bringing in, let's see here, should I close it like this or like this? Corners. Bringing in. I love the gift wrap. The paper wrap, yeah. Beautiful animals. So we're wrapping this gift to Mother Earth. Right, this used to be done with skin and leather hide. Give me a second. Yeah, I think maybe you put it down and go over and cross. And then go over and come.
It's a hefty one.
Come back again, yeah. You have enough to come back all the way up?
I sure do.
Oh, look at you, you're perfect.
Look at this gift, this blessing.
Can you go under there, or you don't have to? You don't have to. And do one more, just.
You got it.
I wanna. The sailing knots in me have to be expressed. Gratitude for the sailing in our life, and for the beautiful Aegean. And with this, I want you to open your palms. We're going to close our Despachio here. And as you open your palms in your heart, feel that I'm passing it in front of you. I'll do it for Nina first. We'll say, Look sempre, 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 look sempre. Turn around. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre. Clearing the same. Feel it. Feel it as you open your heart. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre. Feel you're turning around. You can turn or just close your eyes and feel I'm coming behind you. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre, look sempre. Look sempre, look sempre. To any energies that needed to be cleared off your body, would you do me too?
Of course. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre. Look sempre, look sempre, look sempre.
Thank you. To any energies that are now cleared off your body from the, what we call Lok Simpri, the clearing out, the Hucha clearing out old heavy energy, all this is now inside the mesa. Tonight, we're going to make a fire and burn all that gift wrapping with all the ingredients. So the smoke takes all the wishes and everything that we put in, and through the smoke takes it to the spirit world. So our gratitude leaves the material world, it becomes smoke, and it comes to the non-material world, the spirit world, so they can now know our gratitude. They can know what we put in, the blowing our hands, your wishes and everything that you put in as you pointed your hands to it. They each now know in the spirit world for your allies to awaken and to give you all these gifts. It's amazing, and we see this across religions, the smoking of incense, the smoking of what do we call it in the church?
The frankincense.
Frankincense. Oh, the smoke is always that, translating candles, translating that. Anything from the material world goes to the spirit world. So we will burn it and offer all this energy so it moves to the spirit world and it can work for you. In the meantime, as Yoksimpri, we took off any doubt. You take anything, any doubt or anything that doesn't help you or is a part of your narrator's voice. For those of you from the JaguarPath, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you all know what a narrator is. That voice inside that says, I'm not enough, or I'm not this, I'm not, that voice is cleared out. And you can talk from the voice of your heart, having connected with the Despachio, with Pachamama, with Inti Taita and Mama Kia, having connected with a group of people that are here to offer and stand in Aini, in correct relationship, and in the place of how can we offer. May you walk the rest of your day and the rest of your week in awesomeness and clarity and sweetness. And
I would just say, as we can start to kind of conclude our ceremony and our time together, notice within yourself if, as we've released this heavy energy, if your offering becomes more clear. So if any part of you feels like, I wasn't clear, or I don't know, just allowing the rest of the day to feel that clarity within your heart of your gratitude, of what you're ready to release, and feel it dissipating, whatever it is that you're releasing, and feel the space in your heart receiving the blessings that are on their way, and that gratitude just expanding into that space more and more and more. And as each one of us do this, we kind of hold our energy as a way of representing peace on earth, representing what it means to be a steward of Mother Earth, or in our lineage, what it means to be a Pampa Messiah, a earth keeper. And it's a process of becoming. But today, sitting in ceremony, whether we're in our living room or wherever it is that we were able to tune in from, feel that sacredness, feel the sacredness in the, I want to say, magic of being able to connect with this ancient lineage from our computers. We are the lineage holders, and this is what it means to be a modern shaman. It's to show up in the way that we can show up. We're not in a village as part of a tribe that's communing for every meal, right? So as life has evolved, as our planet has evolved, so do the practices. So thank you. Thank you for your authenticity, your sincerity, for your, I want to say, courage to step forward and step forward in evolution, for yourselse, but really for all of us.
And for the tribe, for all the community.
Yeah,
Thank you for your presence. One more, let's come a little closer. Okay. And I want you to take a deep inhale to blow into the Despachio. Take a deep inhale and say.
And shamans love sound effects, so let it resound.
Beautiful. Thank you. We will be burning this tonight, and we'll send you tomorrow the recording and the photos that I took as we were building it.
And photos of the fire. We'll definitely get photos of it burning as well.
May you have a blessed day, and we look forward to seeing you. I see many of you who are in this year's training, many of you who have taken the training so many times. We look forward to seeing you again. And look for our next week. We're offering a couple of free workshops. We'll send you the links for the email.
The school year is open. We're back. We're ready to be back together. So we're excited to offer more and more.
So I see many Jaguars here. What we say is Horpichai. So I invite you to unmute yourself. And let me hear the whole tribe saying Horpichai.
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 Love you. Much love.
Sunday.